Hello and welcome. This is kind of a strange episode of sorts. We're going to give you a quick election update. The day is Friday, November 6th, and it is 3:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're confused as to who this group is, we have now been live for what? For 67 hours. We have been live streaming the election. This is the TikTok for Biden group. This is just 23 of us. There are 430 of us in total. And we are going to give you a quick election update. We will be using Decision Desk HQ as our main source, and we will be giving you just explaining everything about the situation. We're going to be starting off with Alaska. So, Alaska, you want to tell us just your name and tell us about the state of the race?
Hi, I'm Raven. So at the moment, Alaska has only 50% reported with both the polls and the ballots, and Alaska counts for 3 electoral votes. Currently, Trump is in the lead with 62.1%, and Biden is at 35.5%. Trump is 54,000 votes ahead. In the Senate race, Dan Sullivan is 62.3% ahead, while Al Gross is 31.15% ahead. There has been no calls for Alaska, and they will be the last state to be called for any actual callbacks.
And then you might think to yourself, why is Alaska taking so long to call? It's 3 electoral votes. Somebody lives there. Alaska is such a huge state, and like it takes so long for the mail to arrive, and it's not like California's a huge state and Texas is a huge state, but they also have a lot of people, so it's a little easier. But Alaska's hard. I think Trump will probably win. We'll see the margin get closer. And unfortunately, Al Gross, who is the independent who would caucus with Democrats, does not seem to be doing very well there. He is still confident. He's been tweeting that he'll win soon. But we will see on that front. Next, we are going to go to Maine and Hannah.
So far Biden has won 3 out of 4 electoral votes, and he won the first district and he lost the second district. And so far, Collins has won re-election in the Senate.
Yeah, so and a reminder that Maine uses the system that Nebraska uses, which they have total the 4 total electoral votes. They give 2 of those electoral votes to the winner statewide, Biden. They give 1 to the winner of congressional district 1, which was Biden, and district 2, which was Trump. So that's unfortunate, but Biden made it up in Nebraska's second district. And then, even more unfortunately, Sarah Gideon, who is the Democratic challenger to a Republican senator the only Republican member of Congress from New England, Susan Collins. Unfortunately, Sarah Gideon did lose that election and concede. Pretty significant surprise. She was up a lot in the polls and ended up winning by a lot more than a lot of people hoped. So Susan Collins won by a lot more than people were hoping. That is unfortunate. But let's now go to North Carolina.
Hi, I'm Kat at North Carolina. So North Carolina is 94% reporting. They have 15 electoral votes. As of right now, Trump is leading 50.09% to 48.69%. Joe Biden, he has an 80,000 vote lead. In the Senate, Tom Tillis is leading with 48.73% to Cal Cunningham, who has 46.94%, which is a 110,000 vote lead. As of right now, the Associated Press and the original source have not called the state, and there are no times anywhere for the next update.
And just a brief situation with Cal Cunningham. He was heavily favored to win the race, and then he had an affair, and it came out, and now it doesn't look that good for him. So, I guess when Democrats have affairs, it's not a good thing, but when Republicans do it, it's okay. Next up is, who did I say? Wisconsin or Michigan? Up over to Bella.
Hi guys, I'm Bella. So there are over 5 million votes counted in Michigan as of right now. That is in 99% of the reported votes. Biden has over 145,000 more votes than Trump and is leading at 2.5%, which means that it is not in the margins of a recount. He has officially won those 16. He has officially won the 16 electoral votes. Michigan has been officially called as a blue state in all the news sources, and Democratic Gary Peters has won re-election in the Senate.
Next up, one second. Next up is Ella with Wisconsin.
No, I have Pennsylvania.
Who had Wisconsin? Oh yeah, Missy. Okay. Next up is Missy with Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Missy, and I had Wisconsin. So Wisconsin is currently reporting at 99%. They have 10 total electoral votes, and currently in the lead is Joe Biden. He's actually already called the state with 1,630,579 votes, so at 49.57%. And then Donald Trump at 1,610,021 votes with 48.94%.
And it's already been called for Biden, correct?
It's already been called for Biden.
Amazing. Next up is Arizona.
Hi, my name's Dylan. Currently right now, 90% of the votes have been reported. Originally, Joe Biden was called for the state, but due to recount, it is now under review. 3,082,380 votes have been casted. Joe Biden has 49.9% of the votes, and Trump is behind with 48.6% of the votes, which is a difference of 1.3%. And Joe Biden is 41,302 votes ahead. Right now, CNN just a little bit less than an hour ago just announced that Joe Biden is probably going to win the state. But the Phoenix and Tuscaloosa are the
Tucson,
two
right?
biggest counties in Arizona and have been called blue. For the Senate, Mark Kelly has won with 51.6% of the votes, with Martha McSally with 48.4%, and they're at 90%. Well, but Mark Kelly has already been declared the winner.
And so two things. One, Mark Kelly, you might recognize him, and Martha McSally. Martha McSally lost against Kirsten Sinema in 2018, and she was appointed as a senator because they had a seat. They had John McCain's seat to fill, and she lost again, twice in a row. And so I just want to say that Fox News and AP have called Arizona for Joe Biden, but CNN and the others have not just yet. So next up, I think we have Nevada.
Yes. Hi, I'm Kiana. So currently, Nevada is being won by Joe Biden, but it's not declared yet. Nevada has 6 electoral college votes. Biden is up by 1.6%, which is 20,137 votes more than Trump. Over 95% of the votes have been reported so far. Like I said, the state hasn't been called yet. There is no Senate race in Nevada, and the next update on the votes should be sometime before 7 p.m. Eastern.
Amazing. Next up is has anyone else not gone? Or Ella? Oh yeah, Ella, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm Ella. Pennsylvania has 20 electoral votes. Currently, around 6.5 million people have voted, and Biden is up by just 0.2% at 98% reported. Associated Press has not, along with many other major news sources, called Pennsylvania, but Decision Desk HQ has called Pennsylvania as Biden. It is unclear when we will know the final results for Pennsylvania, but we do have a good chance.
Perfect. And finally, I know I have Georgia. To give a quick update from Georgia, Georgia has 3 very important races. One of those is obviously the presidential race, and the 2 other ones are the Senate races. Update from the Senate races, they have both been sent to runoffs, which means neither candidate was able to get more than 50% of the vote, meaning that we will have 2 Senate elections in Georgia, I think in early January or late February, and those will determine the results of the Senate. If it'll probably be either the Democrats win them both or Republicans win them both. If Democrats win them both, then I think in a 50-50 split, I think it'll break with Kamala, who it seems like will be the vice president, but we're not totally sure. The situation in Georgia is thus. Oh, yeah, sorry. And so both of those races, one of those will be Raphael Warnock, who is the Democrat. He is he's a progressive pastor, versus Kelly Loeffler, who was appointed to the seat because she gave Trump a lot of money. She's a Republican. And the other one will be John Ossoff, who's a Democrat, versus Republican David Perdue. In Georgia, Biden is officially up by about 1,500 votes. He is at 49.4. Trump is at 49.37. The results seem to be trending in Biden's direction, but we do not have an official call. To be very honest, the situation is looking very, very good for Biden right now. In general, he will most likely win Nevada or Nevada, however you pronounce it, Nevada. He will most likely win Arizona. And most people have called. Some people have called Pennsylvania, and he's likely to win Georgia. If he wins them all, he will have 306 electoral votes, which is the margin that Trump won in 2016. Things are looking good. Biden, in fact, Decision Desk HQ has already projected a Biden win because they've called Pennsylvania but not Arizona. So we will see more results later. And Democrats seem unlikely to take back the Senate, but it really depends on Alaska, which we'll probably lose. But if we win both Senate races in Georgia in January, then it'll be good. Thank you so much for listening. I am Aiden Cohn-Murphy, and this was the Gen Z for Change / Next Generation Politics podcast.